no matter where I am. Like, I'm going to be like my authentic self. I challenge everybody to, really get in tune with the way they think and how they think about it, because that is value.
One of the things that I'll say is, like, sometimes the step you take isn't necessarily a step up. And there are infinite number of reasons why over the course of your career, you might decide that you want to take a step down. Maybe it's because you're changing industries. You might decide that you want to take a step to the side. Maybe it's because you have family responsibilities that mean that you need to be able to kind of hold steady for a while, or if it's time for you to really push up.
In the moment, a pivot doesn't feel like a pivot. In the moment, it just feels like the next decision that you make with what's in front of you, right?
So make sure you're doing your work and, make sure that your reputation is stellar. Be yourself and bring more of yourself to the workplace. They're not looking for cookie cutter people.
I think a lot of it was building credibility. At the time when I came to the Bay Area, there were probably 2 or 3 African Americans that were really sort of well known. We used to call them the godfathers of the Valley, Ken Coleman and Frank Green. And I sought them out to ask them, I want to get into this. How do I do it?
The best thing I did was to pivot and also to stay open-minded as to what else I can do with my career, and not necessarily feeling like if I had to go back to school, I was wasting time or I was taking a step back.
I think something that I push for is, no invisible doors. So making equal opportunity, for everyone. The team I work with, Newmark, the company I work with, we're all about diversity and trying to make the workplace more diverse. Is something that we pay close attention to. No door is invisible. You'll see every door and you'll be able to access it.
In my network, I've tried to build a very, very strong network. Whatever industry you're in, whatever you think it is, you will find out that it's a small group of people. It's a small group of people in that industry, and then it's a much smaller group of people who are African American or people of color in that industry. And you want to make sure that, you make them a part of your circle and a part of your growth.
By no means was it a straight path to where I am today, and my story's still been being written. So it's quite a bit of work.
My hopes and my goals is to see representation and for Black people to win. And I think if Black people win, everyone wins, right? There's just so much value in us being represented in certain places, having a seat at the table, being able to just take part in so much major decisions that are happening, whether it's corporate or otherwise.
Sort of the thematic idea behind Black Futures Rising was trying to figure out what was behind those invisible doors. There's a lot of barriers, right? There's a lot of barriers to success. And there are folks out there who will tell you that you can't do it, you shouldn't do it, it's going to be too hard for you. And they're all wrong.
I was just thinking about the young woman who asked if she should go to law school. I've just really encouraged the folks out there to don't be your own self-limiter. There's, you don't want to look back and think to yourself, I'm the reason I didn't go.
I also just want to give a major shout out to Newmark, the folks at Newmark who sponsored this event.
Thank you, everyone.